TMA Media Group.
Cool. Okay, we on now with Dallas Up Now. Go ahead and tell everybody your name.
What's happening? This your girl, Envi Babi, the voice of freedom. How y'all doing today? Dallas Up Now.
Me, man. Okay, so obviously lots of hype built up around it. Can you tell everybody how it is that you got your name, what it is that it means, where does it actually come from?
All right, so my cousin Calvin Lewis, aka DJ Alizé from Shreveport, Louisiana, he was a DJ out there for one of the hottest radio stations, along with his best close friend. Before he was murdered, he gave me a real good talking, and that was about no matter what you do in life, no matter, how good you are, how bad you are, no matter what conditions you are in life, people will envy you. And to remember not to fall in that category of envious people. So therefore, why shall I envy anyone? So I changed the I to a Y.
That's really deep.
Change the Y to an I.
Well, obviously, it sounds like that music is close to your heart. I mean, it's very sad to hear that that's where your love for music is founded and comes from. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, where are you from exactly?
Shreveport, Louisiana. I was born in Shreveport, raised kind of city, country, hood in a sense. My pops and grandmother, I was down there mostly. My mom was a full-time nurse. So Growing up, I was down home, as we call it, down home in the bayou, Grand Bayou, Mansfield. Shout out, you feel me? And
hey, look, you shout people out. Go ahead, man. Is there anybody else that need to be shout out? Who else, man? Who else is a part of this? You've already gone over just some of it.
God, bro. For sure. To be honest with you, my family. I don't have too much family left. A lot of my key family members passed away in 2000. So with that being said, I just got my nephews. You know what I'm saying? My sis and of course my girl. That's no doubt DJ.
No doubt DJ.
Greg, you feel me?
And it up. Well, you said, giving honor to God. That's good. Like, would you say that you make music from a real spiritual place?
Yeah, actually, it's the whole reason I came back into the music is to fulfill my purpose. Music with a purpose. Like I was we were speaking earlier about, when I first started out, it was more so helping the labels I was with, but I had to take a step back and really gather myself and go on another walk with, Yahweh, our one true King.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I found, in search of looking for myself and finding myself, I found God all over again. So now everything that I do is with the purpose, coming from a hermit, not trusting people.
Right.
I really was an introvert. Now it's more so helping people everywhere I go.
Right.
In anything. I write, I'm starting to do producing.
Okay.
You feel me? It's anything artistic that I was gifted with, I'm trying to give back.
Do you feel like working in music right now, like that's been a change as to where you started, or do you feel like it's just grown and built from where it was already at?
As far as me, or as far as music, period?
Both. Let me hear about you first. When
I first started, I always ask, what am I going to talk about? Because don't nobody want to hear what I want to talk about. Don't nobody want to hear about what's going on. They just want to dance, talk about what's happening right now in hip hop. Like I may look young. I'm not old or nothing like that, but it's coming from listening to the type of music that I was raised on. Saying once again, I'm coming from city country,
right?
Country hood. So I got some, some down home, and then I got some, so it's kind of like it's a mixture of that with growing up in the church, and it's kind of like getting back to my roots. I've definitely developed from trying to fit in to just being me.
Doing what you got to do. I'm already understanding. I mean, with all that being said, being from country, and then you got a little bit of that street knowledge on the side of you too. What would you say some of your musical icons and influences are?
Oh man, let's see, Envi Babi, Erica Badu.
Oh,
You feel me?
okay.
I'm soul child. You know, so I'm rhythm and blues. You feel me? I can even take Michael Jackson, Prince.
Okay.
You hear me?
Okay.
It's everything common. J. Cole. Oh my gosh, that's definitely J. Cole. Definitely is a great inspiration to go to be, you know what I'm saying, who you are individually, because at the end, at Kendrick Lamar, at the end of the day,
Right.
you can still do you and still be you without having to worry about society trying to correct you to be, you know, a statistic in how you're supposed to rap or how you're supposed to look.
Okay.
So definitely my top tier would be J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh, them some hard icons, man.
No doubt.
Say, trailblazers. They paved the way for a lot of dudes. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely ask you, probably my next question, and I have 2 questions left, really. I just want to actually ask you, sorry, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
If you could open for any artist right now, who would you open for?
Envi Babi.
Oh, off top. You already knowing why.
Actually, Erica Badu. Sorry, India. But, not sorry, but Erica Badu. I absolutely love her vibe.
Right.
It's you know what I'm saying, growing up listening to a female that loved herself, you know, and really inspired women to love their self regardless of, you know what I'm saying, your skin tone. I'm not my hair. You're not, you know, you're not, it was very,
Right.
you know, warming, especially losing my mom at such a young age. You know, it's kind of hard finding someone to look up to and fill that role. And although I've never met her, just listening to her and just following her, you know, it just made me feel more of a woman. You know what I'm saying? And being and if I could just be able to just vibe with such a great person and be able to open us up for such a great person, I'm honored.
I'm understanding that. That's a lifetime memory. I hope it does happen for you, for real. So, I mean, with all that being said, just also, because she might need that, Erica might need that, how can everybody get in contact with you? Like, you know, social media, how can they get to you?
Okay, well, you have multiple resources to get in contact with me. If you just Google my name, everything will pop up. You have Envi, that's Envi, Baby, Babi V.O.F. Literally, all my social media, even my merchandise, my brand, my business, everything that you possibly could want to find, you'll be able to find it.
And that's what we like to hear, man. So with all that being said, go ahead, spit something for us. Can you got like a song that you got something you working on? Give us something, man, a snippet of something. Show us your ability, your talent. What is it? What you got?
Okay, I give you something that's really, really dear to me, that helped me really break out into who I am, to really embrace who I am. This is from Muddy Waters. It goes, walking through life in glass slippers on eggshells. Under so much pressure, they say it's wrong to ask God questions. So why did he test us? I don't know why we answering questions with the answers that we question. So it's hard for us to fathom what the true meaning of life is, with the eggshells that we broken down by the riverside. Where everybody go to be alone, sad song, I know. But somebody got to play it. The world on repeat, past knee deep up Sin Creek. I want to come to you, passing judgment on a woman stealing Pampers out of Walmart. The same woman that applied for the job that you turned down. The same woman that was raped by the kid that your kid died. For being something that he couldn't change, and when you tried, it didn't work out. Tonight, peace at the world with a smile and the AIDS out. Your neighbor who your husband say is just a friend, but y'all know the truth. Or do we?
Hey, you kick that thing, you spit that thing for acapella. Woo! Okay.
It's that's really dear to me.
I felt it. I felt the emotion behind it. There's obviously a lot behind you writing. Glad to have you. Glad to have you in the building. It was wonderful. Tell everybody your name one more time.
That's Envi Babi V.O.F, the voice of freedom. You gotta have a great live, learn, go to teach. Other side of love and be loved in Christ.